Hi everyone, Niki St. Dennis here, Nyle Dehydrators. We're here with another frequently asked questions, and I'm here with my colleague Ingo and we're here actually in Australia, and we are commissioning a few of our units here with our customer here. And since we're down in Australia, we thought we'd do another FAQ video on controls and sensors.
So I'm gonna open this door and dive right into the chamber with you guys. You see, this is where your product's gonna be on trays, and we have perforated walls on both sides, fans on top in the intermediate ceiling, and you can open this door here and there just to get inside and have direct access to whenever you want to go in and service. We have temperature probes and relative humidity probes on both sides, so that we actually can measure temperature and relative humidity whenever it is needed, and it will show on the screen of our control system.
All right, so now we're going to show you the controls, that are PLC controls on our Nyle Dehydrators. We've got an upgraded system, which we absolutely love. Our customers love it. It's easy to use, very, very easy to use. All your information you need to know is on the screen, so you can see everything at one time. On this unit right now isn't running. However, if it were running, you would see the direction the airflow is happening. You can see probe A and probe B, the temperature and the RH as well. Down here you've got all your set points and where the temperature, RH, and fans are at. And then over here you've got a nice little graph showing you the history as to what all those set points are doing individually. So you can see exactly where your RH is at and where your temperature is at in real time. If we go over to the next tab, which is your trends, this is your graph. You can see everything on a time scale, and you can determine what that time scale is that you want to look at. You can look at the last hour, you can look at the last 8 hours, you can look at the last 16 hours. So this graph is very interesting. There's different things you can do. You can take a look at exactly where everything is. You've got a little box up here that shows you where your temperature's at what time, along with your RH and fan control and all that sort of stuff. So that's a really cool little graph to see what's happening. The next tab is your schedule. Now this one is something that absolutely everybody loves, because the one thing with schedules and running schedules in a dehydrator, oftentimes our customers have different products that they want to load into the chamber, and instead of teaching everybody exactly what to do, everything is pre-programmed. And by doing that, what you're doing is you're pre-programming it in so that your labor can come in and say, hey, I want to do sweet potatoes. They click the sweet potato recipe and they hit start, and it's that simple. There's no screw up down the road, because they don't have to do any entering at this point for that recipe. So as your stuff changes, you go the recipe and you hit your start. On each recipe, you've got many different set points that you can control, and you can really fine-tune your recipes and your set schedules for each individual product. So this page is something that everybody absolutely loves. It's very easy to use, and once it's set up, anybody can come in and run whatever recipe they're looking for to get done in your dehydrator. The next one is your zone. Now on here, you can see the two different DH units. If you're running one DH, you'll see one. If you're running both will be lit up. And you can see exactly everything. Really, this one shows everything that you need while you're running. At any given time, if there's any sort of errors or something goes on with the machine, you can have it scheduled so that you'll get pinged. There's certain people that you want to say, hey, you know what, you're managing this, and if there's an error, it'll ping you so that you can come down and take a look at what's going on. All our PLC controls are also remote access, so anyone can be, you can be in your Florida home if you really want to see what's going on your unit while everybody else is still working. All right, everyone, that is it for our sensors and probes here at Nyle Dehydrators. Hopefully we've answered all your questions. If you have any other questions, any further questions, or if you have any other questions that you want to ask us aside from the sensors and probes, please comment below and hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.